where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dogmen house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust store. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown sings with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Fueled by the fight.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to O.C.S.T.
Bigfoot and stuff. Hey, everyone.
Let's see, we've got Scott B.
First in
the
line.
chat.
Woohoo. Way to go, Scott. Whoop, whoop.
How you doing, Scott? We got Kat.
Hey, Kat.
Hi, Kat. Let's see. Jim's camera at dawn. How you doing, Jim?
Wilson.
All right, Michelle McGuire. Good to see you.
Hey, Michelle. How you doing, girl? And CJ's in here, but he was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
CJ's in
He's
here
around.
taking the dog out.
Hey, John.
Hey, John. How you doing? All right.
Oh, guys, I'm so tired.
Okay. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Yeah. Oh, so we have some exciting stuff for you tonight. Sorry. Can't wait.
Yeah. I got a few pictures to show everybody.
We'll wait a few minutes. Let other people come in.
Yeah.
We'll just talk.
Some of y'all have seen the pictures if you've watched the videos. And then we have one picture that one of our moderators, CP, discovered from my my last boots on the ground video. It's pretty cool. It's not a definite, clear picture, but it gives you an idea of what we deal with.
What he deals with, what he sees out there in the nighttime, and
Yeah, some people might say it's pareidolia. But I know what I'm looking at. I know what's out there, and I'll be able to tell everybody pretty much what it is.
Hey, Emmy, did I miss? Hey, Tim, how's it going? Hey, Emmy.
Hey, Tim Wrestler, how you doing?
Sorry, his chat was not scrolled down all the way.
Nah.
get him.
It was stuck.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a rush tonight. I'm sorry. That's my fault. You had to run the most awesome place in the whole wide world.
Hey, Sharon guy.
Hey, Sharon.
Said she just woke up.
You're not late. We haven't done nothing really. Hey, Chance. How's it going, buddy?
Chance.
Saw your live earlier. Those comic books, Iron Man comic books were pretty stinking cool.
Yeah.
And I don't even get into comic books, but they were still cool.
And that was just the top 100 Iron Man.
Oh, yeah. Well,
from his collection.
He question for Chance. Do you have an energy drink before you do your lives? I'm just wondering. I'm asking for a friend.
He's just full of energy, full of life.
Oh, my goodness.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
No, you're awesome. We're glad that you're in here. So, yeah. But anyway, we had to go to the most awesome place in the whole wide world.
Oh, yeah, Wally
Walmart.
World.
And so, right after I got off of work tonight. So we drove there, turned around, came home. I had to cook dinner. I felt like we were just in a rush. So,
Yeah.
if I seem out of breath. I
Yeah,
am.
Chance. That's why I had to leave your live
Yeah,
a
because
little
we
early.
had to go to Walmart. Even though we listened to it all the way to Guthrie, and you scared the jeepers out of me while I was driving. And then his phone rang, and then it really scared me. It was
Yeah.
really loud. Wink on Friday? Okay.
Yeah.
So what's
Wink
Wink?
Martindale.
Okay, what's Wink? You guys have to help me out, man.
Wink Martindale.
Oh, Wink. Okay, yeah, I
You
did know
just
about that.
recently
I know. Yep,
passed.
I remember now. Cat, he's taking out Sassy for Cammy.
Yeah. Yeah. He's
He's helping his sister out. Hey, Belinda, how are you?
Hey, Belinda. Good to
Since
see you.
Cammy's at work, it's a typical Wednesday night. Cammy's at work. It means I'll have to leave here in about half hour-ish, 45 minute-ish.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's where CJ's at right now.
And I guess I'll wait and show the pictures after you get back.
Well, you don't have to wait to show the pictures when I get back. The other thing, I want to be here for it.
Okay.
Are you okay, see?
Yeah.
He's mad.
Me and CJ did a parody that we're going to air tonight on the show here. It's
Oh,
something.
sorry.
Something.
It's exciting. It's
Yeah.
funny. Sharon, did you make it okay? She didn't look
Sorry,
at
your forehead.
Mokes and Stevie B last night. She had a flat tire. Prayers.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
I hope you got that all taken care of, my friend.
Same. That sucks if you had a flat
Yeah.
tire.
I was briefly on their
Yeah, we
live because we had a other engagement.
were.
We
No,
had,
not that kind of engagement.
no, no, we had to go on abnormal investigations.
Yeah, we had the opportunity to do a recording for his Patreon.
his Patreon account. So that's what we did last night.
It was very interesting.
Oh yeah, can't talk about.
We can't talk
subject
about what
on
we
here,
talked
but-
about, but it was very interesting. And yes, Belinda, flat tires do suck
Mm-hmm.
very badly. Just hope that you had air in your spare.
Yeah.
So. But
Yeah.
we did miss you last night, Sharon. We sure did.
Yep, we did. Yeah. Always make sure you have a spare and make sure that it's got air in it because you never know when you're going to need it.
It was like 9 p.m. when I got home, and the phone was dead. Oh, man.
Oh,
Well, I haven't watched the replay of it yet, so I'm not even exactly sure what happened. Normally, if I don't catch Mogs and Stevie B on a Tuesday, I'll watch it on a Wednesday while I'm working. I got so stinking busy at work today, I didn't even have time to do
yeah.
much of anything else.
Yeah.
So You want to drop the link, babes.
Yeah.
As soon as you're done clicking the clicky.
Gonna drop the link so if anybody wants to join us.
Hey, Michael
on
Haywood.
screen.
How you doing, brother?
Michael Haywood, what's up?
Go fishing today? Hey, turn that off. Turn it down, Ardle.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's gonna start echoing.
My husband thinks I'm crazy, but I'm not the one who.
All right. Posted the link in the chat. If you want to come up and join us and talk just about anything.
Cryptids.
This is a cryptid related show, but we talk about stuff, other stuff also.
Yeah.
So
Everything.
just remember, you don't have to show your face. You can turn the camera
You
off,
can be like this.
or you can do like Jen.
That face it. Be like
Be
Wilson.
Wilson. Yep, exactly.
Be like Wilson from
What
Home
was I gonna say?
Home Improvement.
Just work today, sadly. Oh, I'm sorry, Michael.
Yeah, had to do adult stuff.
Being an adult stinks.
Sometimes it stinks being an adult.
What was I gonna say? Well, I'm sorry you didn't get to go fishing today, Michael. We will eventually get to go fishing, and I'm hoping that eventually we'll get to go live fishing. So, hey, that could be a possibility.
Because remember, it is Bigfoot and stuff.
And stuff.
So-
Yes. And I have not been fishing in 20 plus years.
30 plus years.
So, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so talking about the cryptids out and around our house, we if nobody's heard it before, which I'm sure pretty much everybody here has heard it before, we have I know for sure we have Bigfoot that hangs around the house, a female, and she has offspring. She's got some juveniles that also hang around, and I've done 3 lives this year around the back side of the house, and I haven't got a chance to review the footage myself. I even have my trail cam footage. I still have to pull the card and get the images off, but our one of our good friends and moderators for especially for O.C.S.T on Facebook, the Facebook group chat, she pulled a picture or two that actually shows something, and I'm gonna pull the picture up to show everybody.
Yeah,
So
it's actually really kind of cool.
if you can keep them entertained, I'll get it.
Blah, blah. No, keep it entertained. Huh?
Yeah.
So I have a question. What did y'all have for dinner? And then I'll tell you what we had for dinner. That's stuff, right? I hope.
So I'm gonna start with the other ones.
Okay. Do 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 do. Okay.
Okay, this one. If everybody can see it.
I don't know how to make it bigger. Oh, fried chicken. Oh man, Jim, you just made me super hungry now.
Now, if everybody can see, in the picture,
Hey, Jess.
on one side we have a dark figure that's standing. I would approximate it at 3.5 to 4 feet tall. And then the other dark figure next to it, it's a smaller one, and it appears to have 2 ears on top and a short upper arm and a paw.
I wish we could make it bigger. Well, we haven't learned
Well,
how to do all this yet.
If I make it bigger for us, it's going to cut the chat out for a second. So I'm gonna go full screen, y'all.
I haven't ate yet. Cat, that's not cool.
I'm gonna go full screen for a
Go
second.
full screen. Ooh, that is creepy.
Now you see this one creature to our left. I don't know if it's to y'all's left or right, but
It looks like it's playing in a
the
bunch
small
of leaves.
creature, it's actually holding a piece of tin from a roof.
No, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's holding a piece of tin, and then there's the creature next to it that's standing straight up. If you can see, it has somewhat of a white face. You can see the arm coming down on one side, and it's peeking out from behind a tree. Classic Bigfoot move. So that should tell you
Possibly.
what it possibly is.
Yeah.
And then this other creature, it's
Looks like a miniature version of Sassy.
yeah. Well, it's there's a lot out there that believe that Bigfoot and Dogman run together. They're paired together at birth, and then they have their companion for life. And to me, that's what this appears to be. Now, I'm not confirming that it is, and I'm not denying that it is, because it's not quite clear enough, but it gives you an idea of what we have to deal with around here. Now I'm going to bring up the other. Okay. So I have several other pictures to show. Go ahead and
Hey, Kat, I never feel like cooking dinner, and then 9 times out of 100,000 that I'm always the one that cooks the dinner. But
yeah.
Tonight we Tonight we had my, I don't want to call them famous, but they were the homemade barbecue, like Sloppy Joe's. So yeah.
Hey, Arcane Paranormal World. Hey, Jess, how you doing?
Hey, Connor. CJ.
That's next one.
Where is he?
This is what I was telling everybody about the footprint. I showed it during the live where it was. Of course, it was disintegrated some when I showed it in the live, but I also have a video on YouTube here about it. If you can see, I'm going to go big screen again. And if you can see, we have an outline of a foot.
Yes, Mom.
Can you turn that off?
You can slightly.
The stove top?
Yeah.
You can slightly see toe impressions on the front of it, and then onto one side you see the big toe was pressed down into the dirt. Now, how do I know this is a foot? Let me get to the next picture.
I can't. I can be there for dinner Friday. Sure. I'm not sure exactly what we're having for dinner on Friday, since Mr. Harold has to have a procedure done on Friday. So he cannot, as of tomorrow morning, cannot have anything solid.
Yep.
So I do not know what I'm cooking Friday night for dinner.
Let's see.
Who knows? It'll be a mystery. Tonight is free night and yum.
Okay. Now this is the next picture of the.
Okay. Woo!
Next
picture. Ooh, I can see
next
it.
me.
Okay. Now
Next me.
you
No,
can
it's actually
see.
a picture.
You can clearly see the outline of a foot.
I know that's not my foot.
Nor mine.
Right. But at the same time, there's also one here on the other side of it that's in a different direction. So what it did was it double stepped. But it didn't double step directly on the print. It double stepped sideways. So, and that's about the size of a juvenile Sasquatch. The one that's in the picture would fit the description, would fit the size of that footprint right there.
So, in other words, we need to go buy some casting stuff so we can cast
Yes.
it.
Yeah, because I'm always getting pretty good footprints.
Oh, the rear view movie. What?
Hmm?
Jim goes, oh, the rear view movie.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Do I not? Maybe I don't want to know, do I? No, I don't. If it's a scary movie,
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
No. He's talking about that. That was the butt imprint movie. The video.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay. I'm a little slow tonight, y'all. Wait, I'm a little slow every night.
Okay. Now
What's
the next one.
Now, keep in mind, you guys, he takes these pictures, and sometimes I see him, and sometimes he's like, oh, look what I got.
Okay.
And then I'm like,
Now, since we're on the subject of Bigfoot, this wasn't taken in my backyard, at least not here, anyways.
Here.
Okay, this right here is also thanks to CP. She's very good at finding things in pictures. I took this picture. This is a part of the picture, mind you. This is blown up 200 times. I took pictures with a Sony A200, and I took this picture from approximately 200 yards away across the fence in the Wichita Mountain Wildlife Refuge. Now I'm going to blow it up.
He's going to blow it up. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, in the very center, you can see something that has two eyes that have light reflecting off, because this is midday. This was in the middle of summer. It was starting to get hot, so it was near 100 degrees in early June of 2022, and you can see it's got the eyes. See a snout right here, nostrils. You see ears at the top. It's turning its head sideways, and then off in the background, there's several different indications that there's other creatures, small creatures, that are hiding within the picture. If you were to take this picture and blow it way up, you could tell, because that's what I did. I blew it up to about 500 times and found other faces within the darkness of the picture. And that is a dog man.
The little fellow is kind of cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look cute in the pictures until you meet it. But
Okay, now I've got, let's see, from studio.
see, we're new at moving the pictures, or bringing the pictures in. So give us a second.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna go to the next one.
So I hope everybody's day was good. Like I said, I worked today and then just had some major things going on this afternoon. So
Yeah.
Ooh, I see it. I see it.
Yeah. Let me know if you see anything in the picture.
Do you have the picture that I have? That I took?
Which one is that? Yeah, show me on the phone.
See if I can find it quick.
But okay, if you haven't noticed, right in the center of the picture, you see a ghastly looking creature, the face of one. You can see the eye sockets. You see the high cheekbone, you see the nostril, and then you see what looks to be like a creature giving a smile. Kind of. It's not a friendly smile, though. It's a hey, hey, hey. That one was taken in southwest or southeast Oklahoma during our trip to Talahena.
It was?
That was on the way out when we were
Oh,
leaving.
yeah.
I was
See,
snapping random
Okay,
pictures.
you guys, we take so many pictures. You have no idea how many pictures that we've gone through. And
that was
yeah,
last year.
It's been crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, you see a well-defined face. Yep.
Okay. It might take me a minute to find
And
out.
we were driving in our van out of the park we were staying at, and I snapped that picture.
It was probably glad to see me leave since I didn't know where the hell I was going in the first place.
Yeah. That was approximately a half a mile from our campsite. If I remember correctly. Okay. The next one. Let's see.
Looks like something to the right, he said as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If you study those pictures closely, there's a lot in those pictures. But outright, you can see the face. Let's see. Number 2. This one is less defined from your typical cryptid. And if you can see right here, you have 2 large eyes. You have a small nose, and then you have a large mouth, and it's kind of drooping, but you can see the outline of the head. This does not appear to be either a Bigfoot or a Dogman. Definitively, it could be either one, or it could be another type of cryptid, but that is the face of a cryptid. And that's one of the pictures I took around the same time as the last one, near Talahena. It was actually more near the Arkansas-Oklahoma border, but in the vicinity of Talahena.
Guess what? I can't find that one picture I need to show you, babe. That's on code.
Yeah, it looks like it has a beard. Yeah. Could be a goblin. It's not definitive what it is, but yeah, it could be a goblin. I just know I wouldn't want to come face to face with that. I've come face to face with a Bigfoot, 2 Bigfoot actually, and I wouldn't want to come face to face with that thing that's in the picture. Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna have to look for it on a different day because I can't find it. That's all right.
Okay.
Anyway.
Next picture.
Unless he has it in here, it'd be amazing because I don't know which ones he pulled. He does this stuff while I work. So.
Yeah.
Oh, you have this one. This
Okay.
is not the one I was thinking of, but
now this one, I made a video quite a while back. This was the second trip me and you, no, the third, I'm sorry, this was the third time that me and Christy went out.
that's the one I felt.
But yeah, but
that I didn't see.
This was only the second time that she got out of the van and actually went with me into the woods and took pictures.
It's a bit creepy. Just wait until he makes it bigger.
Yeah.
You
now,
tell us what you see because it's there.
There's been quite a few people that can't
see
what we see, but I will tell you what I see here in just a second after we.
Why is my phone not charging? Son of a-
Okay, so take this.
Perfect.
Somebody in chat, tell me what you see in the picture.
This is not plugged in.
I don't have.
Track on toast.
I don't have my.
Hey, Lovey, is the
What do you see in the picture? Besides branches and leaves.
he has a lot of hair on his face. 6 faces all in one lump. I see more than one.
Well,
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now.
Focus right in the middle of it.
Focus right in, just off to. Let's see.
Well, we don't know how they're looking at it,
Yeah.
so
It's off to our right, top center. Almost top center.
I don't know. Can you guys see our cursor if we move the cursor on the computer? I don't know. Can you guys see it? Goes up. It's a little person. No, it's not a little person.
It's not a.
It's not a little thing.
Okay. Now, when me and Christy went to the Wichita Mountain Wildlife Refuge, I took her over to Sharon Garden, the trailhead to Sharon Garden, and it's in the Sunset Lake area, the Sunset Picnic area. You drive down there and then you walk past the restrooms. On one side you have the bridges that cross over the creek that go to the Elk Mountain Trail, so you can climb up Elk Mountain. Well, we go straight and we head towards the Sharon Garden entrance area, which has some steps. Well, just before that, there's the creek that turns into it has a pool area, right? It's there's a fire road on the one side. The fire road is up high, and then you have the main trail, which is right below that. And in between the fire road and the trail, there's a bunch of bushes and trees. Okay, and then on the other side of the trail, there's the same thing. And I was off on the lower side, looking in this little tree break, in this little round area that where something had laid in the shade. Okay, and there was animal feces there, and I was taking pictures. There was also an imprint, and I saw that it was an imprint of a buffalo. Okay, as I'm doing that, Christy is looking up towards the fire road into an area that had a similar tree structure. So I was like, "Ooh, let me take a picture," and she's like, "Take it right there. Take the picture right there," because she felt something. And that's exactly what you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I take a picture. I take one single picture, and this is what came out. Yep. Now, I'm going to tell you this area where this thing is laying. I'm going to say this thing because it's one single Sasquatch. And the reason you can tell that it's a Sasquatch, the cone-shaped head.
Make it bigger so they can.
Okay.
Make it bigger.
We have a cone-shaped head. Okay. You can see the frizzy hair. It's bronze in color. Okay. Then you have the protruding eyebrows. You have the sunken in eyes. You can see there's two eyes, right? Then you have the high cheekbone. Then you have the nose, and it's quite it's a small nose, but it's a nose. Okay. And on this one side, you can see the ear. You can see the roundness of the head. Okay. Then it comes down here, and this is where it could be two, but I'm saying it's one. But right here you have the abdomen area
Mm-hmm.
of the creature. Right here you have an extended arm that comes out. Okay. And if you zoom into this picture, you can make out the thumb and the index finger.
It also has the shadow or the light on its forehead. If you look at if you see the very top of the
see the brown leather like skin.
But
you
to
can
me,
see
it looks like a white
sun.
patch on his forehead.
Well, it's the sunlight.
I know, but that's what it looks like,
was,
a white patch on his forehead.
It was 6 o'clock in the evening. It was 6 o'clock in the evening, and we took that snapshot. Now, there's also what you can see part of a leg here and part of a leg here. It's either one or two that are laying there. They were taking a nap, and then we walked up on it.
And we woke them up.
Yeah, but they didn't stir so much because they allowed us to walk on past, and we went into the trail.
I can't. Hi, Pine. How are you?
Pine Nut. How you doing, Pine Nut?
Welcome to our craziness.
Okay, so now I'm going to go to the next image.
We're showing pictures tonight, Pine. If you just came in, we're just he decided to do picture night tonight. So
yeah.
But we also have a very interesting I don't know what you're calling it. I can't say what we've been calling it.
Yeah,
but
Amy, that was
funny. Yes.
Amy, that was a face.
Yes, it's a face.
Yeah. Okay.
And
next one.
Ooh,
okay.
This is my backyard, y'all.
This is the backyard. This is where the Bigfoot that followed me from Lawton, Oklahoma, where she likes to sit.
Yeah.
She'll sit right
in the
back
center
behind the big tree. There's a piece of lumber that extends out from there on the ground, and she likes to dig for worms and beetles and stuff, and she'll put them on there and she'll crush them up and then eat them.
I almost said there's an X right in the middle of it, but I didn't think it was an
It's
X.
not an X.
At first it is.
I found several footprints from her in this vicinity by the tree last year, of course, in around August, and then it was in late September when I took the dog outside to go potty, and I was standing probably right where this stick on the ground is, with the dog, and we were about 4 feet away from the backside of that tree, and it was pitch black dark. I had no light. I had my phone in my back pocket, but I didn't have the light. I just took her out in the darkness and let her sniff around, and then she started pointing. She pointed at that area, and then she started growling, and then she started barking. And as soon as she let out a bark, she got growled back at. And it wasn't a dog growl. It was a deep guttural growl, kind of like what I've been in my lives. So I immediately pulled my dog back, and I stood there, and I pulled my phone out and I took a quick picture.
Do you have that picture? Because
yes,
I have that picture.
The picture's coming. The picture's coming up here in a minute.
Because I found that one.
Now, when I snapped the picture, then I pulled her, started walking away with her, and I said, "No, you're not allowed to eat my dog. I won't have that." Okay.
Too bad for the Bigfoot. I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Looks like a small domestic dog.
Yeah. Michelle is saying the other picture
Uh-huh.
that where the Bigfoot's laying right there. She said
Yeah.
it looks like a small domestic dog. So, but yeah, we're
Yeah, there's a creature's hand in there. That's what I'm saying. It could be either one Bigfoot or two. It's no more than two. But it's my opinion that those were the day watchers and they fell asleep.
Oh, I mean, it's like Harold. Is that creature's hand in the front of the
Yeah.
tree, right in front?
Right in front.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get to the next picture of the backyard. Let's see.
There
Okay.
it is. Yep.
Okay, now this is not very clear. Mind you, it was with my cell phone and it was in the middle of the night and pitch black.
You have to realize he also has lightened it and enhanced it,
Yeah.
and to get what he saw
Yeah, this is an enhanced.
or what the dog saw, because he didn't see anything.
The next photo I show you will be the original, but this is enhanced with light. Now, you can clearly see that there's something crouched behind the tree. Okay, and then you have this above it, right here. That it is my belief that this was her. This was the female Sasquatch, and this up on her shoulder is got to be one of her infants that she had, which are now almost fully grown Sasquatch, because the timeline would fit for the growth of the creature. Like I said, it was late September, and now of last year, and now we're going. We're into April, so it's plenty of time for them to get as big as they are, 3.5 to 4 feet. She also had one that she gave birth to down in Lawton, which is pretty much fully grown now, which is going on 7 feet tall. It's been in the backyard also. And then she has a mate that is way bigger than she is. This one here, the female is approximately 9 feet tall, and her male companion, which I saw a glimpse of out in the pasture next door, he is somewhere around 11 feet tall. He's big, very wide. From what I saw, his shoulder width was approximately 5 feet. So it would make me look like a dwarf.
What are you saying? You are, well, no, it would make you look, I don't know, because I'm shorter than you are.
Right.
I wonder what I'd look like. Oh my goodness.
Okay, now the next image, like I said, is going to be the clear, I mean the original, which is not altered. This is the same image as last, except it's the original, which I cropped it to enlarge it. So this is the original
That's
lighting.
Huge. Pine knots, that is huge.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's what me and the dog didn't see this, mind you. It was a quick flash on the phone, so I didn't see anything. But she growled at my dog, and my dog was scared.
Is that a junior on its shoulder?
Yeah, Michelle. That's what I believe so, because the timeline fits for the two juveniles that roam around outside our home now, and that would be one of them as an infant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to put something out there for her. We haven't put anything out in our gifting spot in like forever.
Well,
and we need
and
to-
and they're still coming around.
yeah,
but
I know.
because they
but I feel bad
befriended
now.
they befriended our cats.
Oh yeah,
they're not.
they love Mo.
Yeah, they won't eat our cats.
They love Mo.
They like playing with the cats. They like petting the cats. They love our, like she said, Morris, our cat Morris, Orange Tabby. He knows who they are, and he knows when they come around because he's always ready for them. He was in the video where I got the eye shine, and y'all saw him coming around the corner. Yeah, he was playing with the Bigfoot.
Yeah, it's definitely there. It's just dark. Yes.
Yeah, it's just dark. Okay, next image.
How many more images do you got, my love? I'm just asking.
I've got
3 or 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, 6. Okay. Awesome.
Okay. Now, this
that's my beautiful spot.
This is where I'm talking about where you go to Elk Mountain. This is the mountain that's on the one side past the bridges, and then you go the other way to Sharon Garden. This is the image, the first picture I ever took out there in the wildlife refuge.
I want to go there. Can we go there soon before it gets too hot?
Yeah. Now that's about a little over 1,200 feet. It's the second highest mountain out there in the refuge. They're not giant mountains.
No, they're beautiful though.
But yeah, they're beautiful. Like that one goes up above the clouds. You have the clouds that roll in, and it looks like you're walking on top of the clouds. But as you can tell, there's plenty of cover for.
Yeah. Come on, Pine.
Yeah.
Let's go. But we want to do it before it gets too hot down here. I mean, yeah, down here, because in Lawton it gets like 15 degrees hotter than my house.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like almost desert.
Okay, so the next one. Now y'all tell me what this could be. Now I didn't personally take this picture. This was posted online when there was someone took this picture and posted it online and claimed that there was a chupacabra in Lawton. Most people would say it's a dog with mange or a coyote with mange. What's y'all's opinion on it? What's your opinion on it?
What's my opinion on it?
Mm-hmm.
That's one ugly looking puppy dog. I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
gonna put it full screen.
I wouldn't pet it. That's for sure. It looks sick, and I think it's just a regular domestic dog that.
You think it's a regular domestic?
Unfortunate. Unless it's a little chupacabra, but I've never seen an old chupacabra.
Well, look at the ears.
Yeah, it's pointed kind of like an elf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it an elf dog?
No. The ears set back a little bit on the head.
It's not a dog man.
It's not a dog man. No. But it does fit some people's description of a chupacabra, but it also fits the description of a coyote with mange.
Emmy says it looks like a coyote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see why people make the wrong impression with it. They get the wrong impression. They get scared, and also there's people that like to just take pictures like this and try to get noticed. Well,
obviously it got noticed because it got noticed.
Oh yeah, it was on the news and everything. but somebody in the area debunked it, and um, it it was a um, coyote with mange. So just have this on here to show everybody um, there there are things like this out there in Mexico. They're all over the place, but they look a little bit different than this. They look just slightly different. They have longer legs. They have uh, distinct mane that goes down the middle. This one, it has a little bit of a mane because it hasn't lost the rest of its hair on the back. Okay, now next one. Let's see. The Maine wolf is called Maine because of the shirt mane it has down below its head on the shoulder area. Yeah, you're right, Michelle. And yeah, probably not. It has pretty long ears, but
I'm gonna have to start going here soon.
okay. Let me get to the next picture.
I have to go grab sister.
Let's see.
It was
that was it.
What's the oh, that's Elk Mountain. The other logo.
Oh, I jumped ahead.
Oh, what's that one?
Okay, this right here. This picture is the picture I snapped after I got zapped when I was doing my very first video for O.C.S.T.
Okay,
what's that?
She said she had a phone call. She goes, it always happens when she goes on live. It's okay,
Yeah.
Sharon.
Well, usually happens for me too when I'm on WTF. My brother calls.
But we love it when his brother calls. So, but I'm gonna go grab Cammy. Yes, I'll be safe, y'all. I promise.
I'm gonna save the other one for when you
Yes, please save the other one until Cammy and I get back.
I just have a few more to show them.
Okay. I don't know if CJ wants to come hang out or not, but I'm gonna go grab Cammy if I can get up. Oh my goodness.
Okay. No.
You gonna come in here and hang out?
Yeah.
Okay, you can't have that.
Yeah. Everybody notices in this there's a clearing
I'm gonna leave my phone because it's
in the middle of these trees. Well, that clearing.
19%. So. Oh, I'm sorry, babe.
That clearing. I was standing looking directly at it. It's just off the edge of a picnic area down by a place called Lost Lake in the Wichita Mountains. And I was filming my opening segment for my very first video on O.C.S.T. And I'm standing there and I froze. I couldn't speak. I couldn't think straight. And my head was hurting and my stomach started hurting. And then I heard a voice in my head that says, no, don't go. Don't go in there. Turn around. I turn around as soon as that happens, and I'm not trying to. Something made me turn, and I say on the video, which, by the way, ended up being erased. I was clearly recording. I had the recording on. The light was on, and the counter was on. And it was recording, but it ended up being erased. I turn to walk away, and then I go and I start. I stop the recording, and then I start again to tell people about my experience. Well, and then I walk back to that area, and when I walk back to that area, things changed. The feeling went away. I didn't hear any more voices, but I did not step in there because whatever told me to stay away.
It was warning you that something bad was coming.
Yeah, and that's the next thing I was going to say. The next weekend when I went out there, me and Christy went out there. The next weekend, I went there and I found the handprint, which was like this in the mud. It was something big and pressing down in the mud, and just ahead of it was a couple of imprints of mountain lion paws.
Oh,
So there was a large bipedal creature chasing a mountain lion, and more than likely it was around the time that that I was there. So these things do communicate with you. They have different ways of communication. That's
the point there.
yeah. Okay. Let's see. It was debunked as a coyote with mange to keep neighbors calm, or was it coyote with mange? It was a coyote with mange. There was an expert that dealt with coyotes, and he debunked it. So let's see. But Michelle's right. It could have been wolf, and they could have been trying to hide something. But the man did come out and say what it was. But okay, let's see. That spot. Let's see what this was. Okay, now this is just to give you this is at the one end of Elk Mountain. Nice coverage. There's a little dip down into that. There's a little culvert, and there's a creek that runs through there, and there's a dam off to one side, and that's how you get across the bridge and you go up the mountain.
I would love to go hiking that.
Oh, it's fun.
I
I recommend anybody and everybody go.
I told Kat that we should go take pictures out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she said that would be amazing to go take like boyfriend girlfriend pictures out there. Go hiking.
And this here was taken when I did the BIGFOOT Open Invitational, and I had Jimmy of Jimmy's Cryptid Quest with me, and his father, and you can see in the background behind my neck.
Right there.
You can see clearly cone-shaped head, recessed eyes, and then you have a chin here. You have shoulders. You have an arm. You have female breast and the
Hips. It's a female Bigfoot. Or a female dog man. One of the two. It's too
It would
skinny to be.
It would be my guess that it was a Bigfoot, because when we went back into those woods, again, Sharon Garden area, we went to one of the dry creeks, and we found Bigfoot footprints back there. We were also followed. We also had a rock thrown at us. We found several small structures that were made by juvenile Bigfoot. And then there's a large mound back there, which I'm going to go back sometime and investigate. I'm not going to dig on it. No, I will not do that. I will not desecrate sacred land. But
no.
I want to go there and take pictures and possibly get another rock thrown at me.
Like you don't get that.
I'll wear a helmet. I'll wear a helmet, though.
Wear a football helmet.
Oh, no. I'm going to get me an actual safety helmet that's for hiking.
Just
Yeah.
get thrown at you.
Hey, Scared Silly. Good to see you.
I'm
Yeah.
scared.
You're right. Maybe a male behind her.
Yeah.
But that's not the only picture that day that I got of.
Bigfoot.
Yeah. Let's see. Do I have any more pictures to show? Let's see. Zap spot. Other. Nope. That's.
Chupacabra. You spelled it wrong.
Yeah. Well,
He's
yeah.
not the greatest at spelling, this guy.
I did it in a hurry. Okay. Got to take all these pictures.
Down.
Okay. Yeah. So, that's some of the pictures. I don't want to go and show every single one because this is a 2-hour show, but it's a weekly show, so we'll save more for another.
Yeah, for another picture night
episode.
on O.C.S.T. Bigfoot and stuff.
But we do have something coming up as soon as Christy gets back.
Oh yeah.
Me and Connor. Connor was kind enough to do the voiceover
for something that's going to be very special.
Yeah.
And I'm glad I did the voiceover work. I'm glad I'm doing the voiceover work for Harold because it's getting me into the realm of a job that I would love to do.
Yeah.
And it'd be really cool if this show gets more recognized and people start seeing it more, and it's just a lot of stuff that I love to do. I love doing voices, and it's one of my favorite passions.
It's something that we are going to do on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it every week, but
no, maybe every other week.
Yeah. When I have the free time to, if I'm not going over other videos that I have to edit, 'cause I had a little bit of free time, so I was like,
"Hey, CJ," and I'll be like, "Yeah, what's going on?"
But I think everybody's gonna like it.
Oh, I hope so, because I tried my best on doing the voiceover once a month.
Michelle McGuire says looks like a Bigfoot and DM, a dog man and a bear.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
The only problem with that is, they removed, or so they say, they removed all the brown bear, from the wildlife refuge down there, back in the mid 90s because, they were attacking people. So they had all the brown bear removed from the wildlife refuge. They never did say anything about black bear. They just said brown bear.
Yeah, because brown bear are more dangerous than black bear because black bears are naturally more timid.
But the last report of a bear in the refuge was in 1995, and it was seen trying to get into one of the bear-proof dumpsters.
A bear tried to get into a bear-proof dumpster.
Yeah, and it failed at doing so, and then somebody ran at it and scared it off. And that was the last time any bear had been seen out in the refuge.
Because they probably went and told the rangers, like, hey, there's a bear that's trying to get into a dumpster. Yogi was hungry. Yes.
Yeah, Yogi was hungry.
Yes, Yogi. All right. Have a good night, Belinda.
Because he is not the average bear.
Oh, hey, boo-boo. I'm not an average bear.
But I can tell you what I've seen out in the refuge, because I spent almost 4.5 months out there living in a tent when we first moved to Lawton, Oklahoma, with me and my mom and dad first, and then my brother and my brother-in-law and my sister and their kids joined us for a while.
That's cool.
Well, that 4.5 months, I covered the entire refuge. I walked that entire 63 miles of the refuge. I covered every bit. And the things I saw, I witnessed a mountain lion catching a female mountain lion catching a big mouth bass. Now, this big mouth bass was about a 20-pounder, and she just scooped it up with one paw, put it in her mouth, and ran into the woods.
Wow.
And she was approximately from
Head to tail.
well from shoulder to butt. She was about 6 feet,
Jeez.
and then the tail,
Whew.
you add on another 2.5, almost 3 feet.
So
She was huge,
yeah.
and ended up seeing a paw print on the ground from her. And you know the big aluminum coffee cans. You have the coffee cans that are about yay big and about that big around, right? Okay, her paw fit into that. It
Oh, wow.
fit it reached the edges of what would have been a coffee can.
Damn.
She was huge. Her male companion was a lot smaller, was the average size of a mountain lion, which is
3 to 5 feet.
yeah, about 3 to 5 feet. My dad saw that one in the broad daylight. We didn't see the cubs. They had 4 cubs with them, but they came into our camp at night. That night, and they were all in a line. Mama in the front, and the 4 cubs in between her and the daddy. And they were walking in a straight line, and they were coming towards our camp. And it's pitch black outside, and I have my flashlight, tiny little flashlight, and I was shining it and got all their eye shine all at once. And I didn't have a camera, of course. At that time, I didn't have a phone. I just had a flashlight.
Mm.
I didn't even have a camera, a still camera. But
Oh,
I would
you
have got
didn't
some
even have
good
one that
pictures.
wound up
Yeah.
with the old.
Nope.
Oh
No, I would have had excellent pictures, because this mama ends up, me and my dad are sitting at the picnic table, and I tell my mom to take, we had a little dog, which that's what they were after, was a little Jack Russell Terrier named Daisy, my dad's dog. My mom took Daisy into the van, locked the doors like I suggested that she do. And me and my dad sat at the picnic table to wait and hear if we could hear anything or see anything. My dad was sitting underneath a tree next to the picnic table. He was sitting under the tree that was right next to the picnic table. And lo and behold, this mountain lion jumps up in the tree, looks down at my dad, looks over at me, and then just goes, right? And she's licking her chops, and I look at my dad, and I'm like, Dad,
be very
don't move.
Yep.
I said, only move when I give you the sign.
To move.
And he's like, what sign? What do you mean? I said, when I tell you and I raise my finger,
Run.
scoot down the picnic table, all the way down the picnic table, stay sitting down, but scoot. And then when I say go, get up and run to the van. So I gave him the signal, because Mama was licking her chops, and she was starting to move a little bit more forward because she wanted to pounce down on my dad. So I told him, I raised my finger and I went, now.
And y'all got the heck out of there.
He scooted down. He scooted down and sat there and waited. And then when I said, go, he gets up and he runs, and Mama looks over at him. So I stand up and I said, no, look at me. And she turns and she looks at me, and she goes to climb down, and all of a sudden, off to my right, running through the next campsite over through the fire pit was a white wolf. Now, I wouldn't have thought much more of it, except being like, in amazement that, oh wow, a white wolf. But this thing was glowing, a white light from it, and mist coming off of it. Now, I can understand the mist, except it was cold out. It wasn't cold outside. It was August, early August.
Wow.
And
so it was a guardian spirit.
Yeah. It runs past me, looks at me, and then runs into the bushes below the tree. And Mama Mountain Lion decides to jump back down the other side of the tree to go
after the wolf.
No, she's going to save her cubs.
Oh.
She was like, "Screw you! I'm going."
See you later. See you bye.
Yeah. So of course I get up and I run to the van, and then we go and we leave. We go up to the ranger station, tell them there, and then we decide to go back, but we stayed in the van and we slept. Okay. Next morning the rangers come. Well, there's the thing, like Christy says, kind of like the white buffalo. How ironic, my next statement was going to be about a buffalo, because the next morning the rangers come down there. There's 4 of them, and they come down there and they ask us questions, and they're trying to make us look stupid. They're like, what you saw and what you heard was probably a buffalo laying in the bushes, rolling in the dirt, and then growling and snorting. I'm like, excuse me, I know the difference. I've been out here long enough. I know what a buffalo sounds like. I know what a buffalo looks like. I know what a buffalo smells like.
Oof.
I know when they fart. I know when they belch. I know when they growl. I know when they snort. What it all sounds like. And what I saw in the middle of the day was not a buffalo scooping a fish out of the water.
Yeah.
I know the difference between a buffalo and a cat.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, there's always these things being mistaken for one another. I mean, you cannot mistake a cat for a buffalo. It's not possible.
It's stupid to think that a ranger who has been working there,
buffalo,
20 plus years.
The highest a buffalo is going to go on a tree is they're going to stand up and put their front hooves on the tree and scrape, and then they're going to scratch themselves to scratch their flea bites.
Yeah.
And their ticks off.
Yeah. And buffalo are normally herd animals, so if you see one, there's going to be more.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Unless they're an elder buffalo. The elder buffalo always
roam alone.
They roam alone because they get defeated by another younger buffalo, and they get dethroned.
Yep.
So they end up having to
leave,
stay on the perimeter of the herd. Yeah.
And it's
goats will climb trees, yes, but I was raised on a farm. I know what goats look like.
Yeah, that weird rectangular eyes.
Because they mentioned that. They're like, "Well, did you see a goat?" I said, "How many goats do you see out in this wildlife refuge?"
A day.
Well, then, could it have been a fox? Fox don't get 6-7 feet.
No, they get like 2 to 3 feet long from head to tail. They
also the the thing that I saw and my dad saw had all of the creatures that were walking in a straight line together had their little motors going. So when you hear a cat purr, well, times that by 20. When you hear a domestic cat purr, times that by 20 in the volume.
Yeah.
And that's what I heard. You hear it.
If I ever heard a mountain lion yowl in real life, I would be shitting my pants.
Now, these rangers, I have a lot of respect for them because they do an awesome job with the upkeep of the refuge. But when they're told to try to make someone cover up what they saw and deny what you saw, without threatening, of course, they didn't threaten their, well, you can't go saying, no, they were just trying to get me to say, well, yeah, you're probably right. I didn't see what I saw. Okay. Finally, I told them, I said, go on the perimeter and look, go down there by the water where my dad saw the male one by the water, and then all the way over by the bridge, where I saw the mountain lion scooping the fish out of the water. Go check. Well, we don't have time to do that. You need to go check. So they went down by the water, by the lake, just over the little ridge where our campsite was. And the one that went down by the water comes back up and says, yep, they saw something. And they're like, what? So they all rush down there, and then I go down the hill after them, and they're looking, and sure enough, there's Mama's footprint, Daddy's footprints, and the Cubs' footprints all in a line. And they look at me like, well, I guess you did see a mountain lion, but we can't really have this get out. I'm like, I saw what I saw, and
I'm gonna tell who I'm gonna tell. Right?
I'm not gonna stay quiet.
Yeah.
There's people that come in here and they camp. I'm not gonna be the one to keep my mouth shut and then have a child get eaten
or killed, or someone get killed because of a mountain lion. It's not good.
No. Okay. Then of course, you have your buffalo, you have your elk out there, you have bobcats. I ran into so many bobcats, it's ridiculous. But
bobcats are fun.
Yeah, but you don't want to get too close to their den.
Yeah.
Oh, Christy's back.
Storm. It's okay.
Storm. Dog barking.
I just got home.
Say hi to everybody.
Yeah. Cammy's home, everybody.
Hey. Wow. Cammy's home, everybody.
Mom's
and
home.
Christy.
All right. Since you're back, I'm going to hop off of here. I was talking to Dad about mountain lions and bobcats. And
I heard it.
As soon as she sits down, let's stick around because then we're going to.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay.
Move your ass.
I'm moving.
Yeah, but you're going to have to come out this way first.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Grace said, got my dog's attention.
Sorry, Grace.
All right.
Well, this next thing I'm going to play might get your dog's attention too, but okay. This next thing I'm going to play, I came up with a little parody video for a false product. It's not a real product, but it's a little parody video, and CJ does the voiceover, so I'm going to play that here
before we play it.
This is for entertainment purposes only. YouTube.
So, for entertainment purposes only, this product does not exist. Okay.
Okay, so here
Enjoy,
we go.
everyone. It's fun.
Okay, yeah. Now this, it took me just a couple hours to create, but here we go.
Dogs.
The tasty fiery meat product, even a Squatch would love to eat, right, Squatch?
Music fills the air, echoing through the night.
We may have to play it again so they can see it, but
Yeah. Should I play it again?
Play it again. Play it again. All right.
Mr. Keep Quiet, I'm going to. Should we play it again, you guys?
Play it again.
Yes, play it again. Okay.
Okay, play it again.
Squatch dogs.
The tasty fiery meat product, even a Squatch would love to eat, right, Squatch?
Music fills the air, echoing through the night.
Yay! Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was.
awesome.
That's cute.
Now I have to remove all these pictures from.
So yeah, we were messing around with
Me,
AI generated
images and
things.
and they asked me, and Harold asked me to do the voiceover, and I was like, okay, what am I doing? Do I have to be serious? Do I have to be silly? And he's like, well, if you can match the Squatch Dog's voice, and I'm like, no, but that isn't that. And he had me do it like a couple times over because I kept on screwing up. But I was like, okay, let's try it again. And the final time was third time was the charm. So we were like, yes.
Yeah, just having a little fun.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll post that video by itself either tonight or tomorrow.
But yeah,
Yeah.
that was my little deep dive into voiceover work. And I've done voiceovers for Harold before.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that one, the other one he hasn't shown on O.C.S.T.
Let's see. I need to post the link if anybody wants to come up and
Say hi.
say hi.
Yeah.
Just click on the link.
Connor, you did an awesome job. Sharon said.
Thanks, Sharon. I appreciate it.
All right, there's the link if you want to click on that and join us up here on the camera.
You don't have to.
You don't have to, but if you do, you don't have to show your face. You can click
Going widescreen,
and-
y'all.
and turn the camera off.
Don't make me any whiter than I am. Scared? No, I'm still
Going widescreen.
All right.
Yeah.
going wide.
Well, you guys have a great rest of the show.
You leaving me?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Connor,
CJ's
was
leaving.
that growl yours too?
No, that growl was not mine. I wish it was, but it wasn't. I wanted to do the growl too, but Harold had already gotten the sound
Yeah.
for it, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But to me, it sounded like a zombie growl from Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies. And I was like, I could do a better Squatch growl than that, but
I had already put the growl in.
yeah. So he just kept it the way it was, and I just did the voiceover.
So can we officially call you guys Squatch Dogs now? Our lovely subjects out there. Are you guys? Can we call you Squatch Dogs instead of Knuckleheads? Just kidding, you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm just picking on you, but Would be something
that
fun.
is a candidate for T-shirts
Yeah.
in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit of a tidbit of what we're trying to get accomplished here. We want to do our own merch and all that stuff. So
Get
You
some
guys think-
hats.
praying for us so
Get
we
some
can
Hats
do
and
all
done.
that.
Hats done.
Connor the
Connor-
Squatch Dog.
Connor the Squatch Dog.
Pine Nut the Squatch Dog. No.
But yeah.
I really think that'd be cool if we had Squatch Dog T-shirts for
Yeah,
everybody.
And
At
have
some
hats.
point.
Yeah.
Have hats. That say
Yeah.
And
Squatch
of course,
Dog.
we put them online and then we can maybe possibly sell them so we can earn revenue and things like that. Just it's in the works, y'all.
Just remember, it's property of O.C.S.T.
Yeah. We'll put it on the back of the hats, just like property of O.C.S.T.
Let's see.
It also, kind of ties in with my stuff too. Obviously, when
Yeah.
I was messing around on my channel and on my Facebook group and on my stuff, and I'm trying to get more stuff out there. I've got pictures and I don't have video, but I have pictures, so we make it into a video of all my other creations I've done. But O.C.S.T. Squatch Dog.
Squatch Dog.
Dog.
Squatch Dog.
Oh my goodness.
That should be my separate channel. It'd just be like O.C.S.T. Squatch Dog.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe.
Maybe. Or I'll just do a voice impressionist channel. Just do like skits and stuff. Doing all
I
my
want to get a Bigfoot costume and put your butt in it.
Remember, you said you are wanting to do paranormal.
paranormal and
Yeah.
and voiceover work and
Yep.
do all that other sort of stuff. But
Eventually, we're going to work in paranormal investigations at some point, but
yep, be
not
like taps.
not in the
No.
near future.
Not
But
anywhere near them. But
Be like taps. If you guys know the taps, people, give them a
no.
shout.
but
I
yeah,
want to go paranormal investigating.
See you later, scared. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
have a good night, Scared Silly. Good to see you in here. Y'all remember, hit the like button, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Help our algorithms out a little bit.
And believe me, we read all the comments because we
Yeah.
comment on the comments.
I like it when people comment about the shows and the videos.
But anyway, so just a little bit of tidbit, sneak peek, I guess, or I don't even want to call it that, but
Yeah.
just some of the ideas that we come up or that even I've come up with, trying to put it down on either paper or canvas or
And then,
wood,
yeah.
anything.
and then
It's
sometime in the
hard
near
sometimes.
future, we hope to be doing a collaboration at some point with Abnormal Investigations. We've been invited by them to do so.
Good morning, Sharon with 2 R's.
Sharon,
Sharon.
good to
The
see you.
official Squatch
Dog watcher.
Hey, maybe.
Who knows? It could lead into another O.C.S.T. show.
The Squatch Dog watcher. Oh my goodness, that'd be funny. But so a lot of things in the mix, in the works, plus possibly a boots on the ground or a video coming away from our backyard. I haven't even talked to Harold about this, but I was thinking about it the other day.
Yeah.
We live approximately 4 miles from a cemetery. A cemetery. So
There's
I mean-
there's what, 3? I think there's 3 cemeteries in the vicinity.
yeah, there's about 3 of them. Yeah.
One of them's real close.
So I mean, within
Yeah.
hell, it's even between. It's even walking distance if we really want to push
One of
it.
them-
But
One of them is
But there's woods
Right
and there's
next
a creek.
to-
And, oh my goodness.
Yeah, one of them's right next to part of Wolf Creek, which was part of my investigating area down in Lawton. Wolf Creek ran through Lawton, and that's where the Bigfoot were coming from, and it extends all the way up here, and it's right next to a cemetery up here, and then on down from that, it goes into a deep gulch that's full of pine trees, and there was a white Bigfoot that was spotted on somebody's property in that area. So we have things to investigate. We just got to get out there and do it.
We need to get healthy first. Then we can
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I'm having this procedure. If I didn't tell y'all, I'm having a colonoscopy on Friday, and
So if you guys are praying, people, please pray for Harold.
pray for me and hope that everything comes out clear. And
Yep, and pray for Colton. He's got a doctor's appointment
Yeah.
on Friday as well. So
Yeah.
Colton's is in the morning and his is in the afternoon. See, I took Good Friday off to have a nice, peaceful, relaxing Good Friday day off. And I'm busier than snot.
well, so hopefully it's a good Friday.
I'm running around with my head with a chicken like a chicken with
But,
a chicken. Yep.
I just hope I don't get recorded coming out of the anesthesia.
Should I make a Squatch Dog video?
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that.
In other words, leave my phone at home. Ain't gonna happen. But
Yeah.
Did you only want to buy one bag of chips more?
yes, I only bought one bag of chips, Cammy, because I only had $20-ish left.
Yeah, Sharon, hate those long days. And you get tired from work, and then you come home, and it's like, oh, I'm too tired to do anything.
That was me yesterday and today.
I'm a little tired. It's all good.
It's all good.
Thanks, Sharon.
Oh, thanks, Michelle. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, thanks, Michelle. Thanks for sharing the live.
Yes, thank you. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Other than I'm tired. And we got 30 minutes.
We got 30 minutes.
Jim, where are you?
Anybody want to come up and
I know
chat?
who was here earlier.
I posted the link once
Come
again.
back. No, I'm giving you a hard
You
time.
don't have to show your face. You can turn the camera off.
Hey, how's the grandbaby Sharon with 2 R's? I believe that her. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because inquiring mind wanted to know.
I'll try to gather up more pictures for next week too.
I have
so
to
we can,
find that one that I was going to show you, or yeah, I have to find it. Maybe.
see, I don't have a whole lot of storage space, so
I know.
there's a lot of pictures that are in these videos that I'm gonna have to go back and
Aww.
individually take snapshots of, and then I'll be able to show you guys. But next week, I do believe I have the video segment where we're out in the parallel forest and we come up on the uprooted trees, so I can play that.
Ooh. He's 3 weeks old tomorrow already.
Oh, wow.
Aww.
Yeah, camera up the bum trick.
That's what I call it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I say this without being really mean? I'm glad it's him and not me.
Oh, thanks.
No, you know I love you and I'm gonna be there with you and stuff like that. Just the non-eating liquid only can have liquid for a day and a half or whatever the Jesus
Yeah, I
is
gotta
called.
drink a bunch of this stuff.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna feel bad because I can actually eat and he can't. So I'm not sure what we're having for dinner tomorrow or Friday.
Yeah, Grace, looking forward to next week. I'm not looking forward to Friday.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
Hopefully, I'm in and out. Pardon the pun.
I'm actually just praying they don't find nothing too serious. That's what my
Yeah.
hope is and prayer. So,
Good thing is I've had imaging done, and all the imaging has said that they can't find anything. So
wrong with his heart.
couldn't find anything wrong with my heart. They couldn't find anything wrong in the abdomen. I'm 52 years old, so yeah, the prostate's a little big, but that's the extent of it so far. I had a UTI, which is rare for a man to have, but got that taken care of.
Yeah. Sharon says, "You got this, Harold." Yes, you do.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it. But like I was saying earlier, I on Facebook I started a group. How to explain this? Group page.
Yeah,
A group page, kind of like O.C.S.T has his group page on his Facebook. I actually started one for a CRJ design on Facebook. So, and then why did you just move that?
Because you were doing a
Oh, Wilson.
Jim impression.
Yes, I like it that way. Anyway, and then I also have a group chat, kind of like he does for his O.C.S.T. So I'm trying to get it out there and get more people to come on there. So
Yeah, we got to start work on the next video.
Yep. I'm not sure exactly which one I'm going to do yet.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would hate to know what it feels like not being under.
Count backwards from 10.
Feel like you have a snake crawling in your insides.
Ew. Okay. Yeah. No. Stop.
No.
But
yeah, I have to stop taking my blood thinner, which I'm on. I'm on blood thinner and blood pressure meds. Even though the doctor said my heart's fine and nothing's wrong with me, they still don't want me to stop my meds.
Sharon with 2 R's. It's Christy Jarena on Facebook. You can find me there. And then it's CRJ Design. CR and J are all capitalized with a capital D for design.
Yeah. Here. I'll get the link and put it up here.
Okay. But if you find me, if you add me to Facebook, Sharon, I will invite you to the CRJ Design.
I'm gonna put up both.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm gonna put
I suppose
up
I could have done that too, but my phone's like 15% dead.
Entertain the masses while I do this.
One of these things just took. Oh, sorry. I refuse to do. My doctor also asks. I wanted to do the camera trick. I told her no. I'm not actually looking forward to having one done, but my son-in-law had it done without any because he didn't have a driver. He said it was painful. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine? I can't. The funny thing is when we left the doctor's office for the initial consultation or whatever with the gastro doctor, they said, make sure you have a driver. And I looked at him and said, nope, you're driving home that night. Teasing, obviously. But, yeah.
I can't find the YouTube one, but
You can't find the YouTube one? Oh, no.
Oops.
He's looking. He's searching.
Searching.
I don't know what else to say. I have a question. No, I have a question for y'all. If I were to do a plaque and were to possibly sell it, what would you like on a plaque? Obviously, I can't make one for everybody, but if I were to make a plaque to sell. 1, would you buy it? 2, what would you want on it? I mean, I have ideas, obviously, but I want to hear from the Squatch dogs or the cronies or the knuckleheads, as I call you sometimes. So throw some ideas at me. Well, hello, Wide Open Adventures. About time.
Okay, this is not letting me.
It's not letting you? Not sure myself.
Let's see. I'll go to CRJ Designs, but it's not letting me go to the page. So.
Oh, he's getting mad at his phone. Nothing new there, y'all. Hey, Mike. If I were to do a plaque, 11 by. Okay, make up your mind. Which one are you? Wanted to stop in. Been a long day. Amen, brother. You missed.
Hey, Mike.
You missed the. What do you call it? Parody?
Yeah.
You missed it.
Parody video.
You missed the parody video. We may have to play it again just for cornbread.
Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah.
But if I were to make a plaque, 8 by 10, 12 by whatever, and y'all said, hey, I have an idea. Can you draw it and paint it for me? What would it be? I'm asking y'all as I found your O.C.S.T group on Facebook. Well,
Yep.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'll rewatch it if you can't. I've been fighting a bed toothache. Oh, did Jesse punch you? Just kidding.
Not letting me in.
What the name of holy?
You're gonna have to use your phone because
Well,
I can't.
okay.
I can't access it since it's being done. This show's being done on my.
Oh, I suppose.
YouTube.
Hang on. Well,
won't let me
here,
access
let me do this. Let me do
Jesse
this first.
assaulted you? What?
Salt, like salt and pepper?
Yeah. Don't. Can't say that.
What? Salt?
Yeah, assault. Assault.
Salt. I'm going to do this. I posted my link. So I did that for my YouTube page. Give me a sec. Because I'm new at this.
Okay, yep. There's her YouTube link.
I'm new to this.
Go on Facebook.
I'm going. Hang on.
Okay, while she's trying to find that, I'm gonna play that parody for cornbread.
Cornbread.
So we're gonna play it again. Here we go, y'all.
Dogs.
The tasty fiery meat product even a Squatch would love to eat, right, Squatch?
Music fills the air, echoing through
The first part of it is so fast.
Mm-hmm.
Play it again. It's funny. Play it again.
Yeah, I don't want to overplay it though.
Okay, how in the name of holy do you find the link for this?
You have to go see where it says invite.
Yeah.
Click on that. Now,
It's your group?
no, it's supposed to have a. Okay, copy the link. There you go.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
liked it, Mike? Yeah. Yeah, I was a little bored yesterday, and
There you guys go.
I was in the mood to do some editing, and then she was doing something with her page, and I got on to my O.C.S.T chat room pages and saw that I needed to change the background.
The theme
So-
of the
yeah, I need to change the theme of the backgrounds. So I did that. So if you go onto all my O.C.S.T Facebook group pages, the chat rooms, I have O.C.S.T, the regular chat. I have uh, O.C.S.T Bigfoot and stuff, and I have O.C.S.T Crescent. If you're a member, if you're not a member, you can request to join that, and I can.
Actually, we had a request while we were doing this tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go on there.
I
But
just happened to see
each
it.
one
Sorry.
of those chat rooms has a different Bigfoot theme. Y'all go check them out.
Yeah.
I gotta change the one from Crescent because I accidentally put Bigfoot holding a hot dog.
Sorry. We were having way too much fun. And of course it's AI generated, so you type in whatever
Yeah.
you're
Abnormal investigations. Mike says
Yes, thank you, Mike. We've noticed.
pages
Because
making
of
progress.
maybe the friends that we are. AI Mike.
Yeah, we give you a lot of credit, Mike, because you've been helping us out quite a bit, and we appreciate it. And
So-
we like being guests on your show and helping you do a little bit of co-hosting. It's been a lot of fun.
Have you heard from Randy? Has he gotten his stuff figured out? I've been thinking about him
Yeah.
the last couple of days, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, tell him we miss his face.
And that's when the dog man swipes it. LOL. That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Oh,
I wish we
believe
could do
me,
that. Would be
I
hilarious.
have ideas for it. There'll be more in the future.
Randy will be back soon. His internet is supposed to be fixed. Hallelujah.
Good.
Woo! I'm not saying that we don't like hanging out with you, but we miss Randy too, obviously. And I'm sure you do as well. And I hope Jess is okay. Where'd she go? Arcane, we miss you.
I'm sure Randy's going to have a lot to talk about.
Oh, yeah. I wonder how much he's read since he couldn't be on the internet.
Yeah. He's having to live primitive.
Hey, Everett.
Hey, Everett. Hey, y'all. My brother Everett's in the chat. Say hi.
Hey.
Can you? Hi.
I'm sure he's having withdrawal symptoms. Yes, I'm sure he is too. I know my phone's just about ready to go. It's about ready to be non-existent, meaning its battery is very low. And oh yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah. My brother Everett, he watches the show. He's what you call a lurker.
Lurker. But we lack lurkers.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
Sharon with 2 R's. What's the weather like in Belgium right now? Well, it's in the morning time right now, but what has it been like during the day? Just wondering. Hi, Melissa.
Yeah, we're on the living room TV.
Oh my
Yay,
goodness.
we're TV stars. No, no. I like
We're the
watching.
hillbillies.
I like watching everybody else's YouTubes on the TV.
Yep.
You can see things a lot more clear.
Ooh. It's been mixed the last few days. Like rainy and snowy, or mixed like nice and
Yeah, Everett, I'll let you know when we do. I don't have to go very far right now. While I'm doing the health thing, I just go outside. They're all around here, anyways. But yeah, I'll let you know. You'll be one of the first ones to get a message saying, "Hey, I'm going live in such and such area."
yeah, we have a couple places that we want to go. Are we doing an extra hour tonight?
No, I can't.
No.
I
I
can't.
am so stinking tired right now, y'all. I almost fell asleep at my desk today. I'm not even lying. I ended up taking a muscle relaxer, which I probably shouldn't have, but I was hurting today.
My doctors
So,
told me
yeah.
I need to get sleep, so because Friday is not going to be fun. So
Okay, I see. It's supposed to be cool and rainy this weekend, which one is the annual big 89er celebration in Guthrie this weekend. Of course, it always rains and it's always crappy. So it's that, plus it's Easter, and I was hoping it would be really nice this weekend. So we have stuff going on this weekend.
you found us both on Facebook. Woohoo!
Oh, thanks. Awesome. Yeah. So now that you found us
Thanks,
on
Mike.
Thank you, Mike. Found us on Facebook. I'll invite you to the. Well, I posted the link. Never mind. Holy crap! Rambling.
Yeah, I also have another version of O.C.S.T on Facebook. You can find it. It has a different logo. I can pull that logo up here real quick.
Ouch.
Let me pull that. Yeah, here's the other logo. If y'all see that logo on my Facebook, that's my other O.C.S.T. That's the actual business page
Oh,
of
you
it.
have a business page too?
Yeah.
Cool.
So y'all can go join that if you want. I try to
I don't
post.
even know if I've joined that one.
I try to post on there as often as I can. Sometimes I forget, but that one I have set up for hopefully for people to contact me about their experiences, and that way they can kind of do it private, where they don't have to post anything that's going to be seen by the public. Yeah, like Sharon says,
Thank you.
thanks for joining us tonight, everyone. We love and appreciate you all. Please remember to hit the like button,
Uh-oh.
hit the subscribe button, and ring that bell.
Hey, good night, Scott.
Yeah, good night, Scott. Good seeing you, man.
Wait a second.
Yeah, the one with the same logo. If you go, you should be able to find the other one along with it. But if you don't, I can always send an invite to anybody that wants to join. You just type in the comments that you want to join the O.C.S.T business page.
I can't type it right now, or I type it just to be a smart aleck and say I want to join. Said it.
The O.C.S.T said it was AM.
Oh, it's 10:59 a.m. No, it's 9:50. 9:51 p.m. in the nighttime. Oh, the reason I say a.m. because Sharon with 2 R's lives in Belgium, and it's morning there.
Yeah.
It's in the a.m. there. Yeah.
She's all the way over in Belgium.
That's kind of what I do every day. Wake up and go.
Yep. Yeah, Mike. I don't keep track. I find it hard to keep track sometimes.
I'm not saying nothing. Keep track of what? Your marbles? I'm sorry.
Let's see. Does anybody want to come up and join us? We've got about 9 minutes. Got 9 minutes. I'm going to post the link. Remember, you don't have to show your face. You can shut the camera off.
Or you can be listening.
Yep.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike.
Yeah,
Just say hi.
we just can't stay on an extra hour.
No, not tonight. I cannot. My phone's always almost so toasted. That's why I'm not in the chat right now.
But yeah, those of you that missed the pictures that we posted earlier in the show, go back and watch it and check out the pictures. Next week we'll try to have more. I'll take my time going through.
Sorry. I have like 5 pages that don't do anything. That I don't do anything with, just floating around on Facebook land. You sound like me.
Yeah, I went kind of creation crazy and
Well,
ended
here.
up-
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I don't have a chat room for the O.C.S.T business so much, except for private, like I said, for people to send me their contact information for telling me about their stories and stuff.
I'm hoping my cousin Stephanie will do that for you, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Oh, we got somebody trying to pop up. Let's see who it is.
Yay! Hi,
Well-
Cornbread.
What's up, Cornbread?
What's going on?
Yay! You showed up. Better late than never, bro.
Oh man, I have been down all day long.
Oh,
Yeah, well, how long did you stay up last night?
I'm always working, man. I'm always editing or doing something. So I pretty much live this channels. Somebody's got to do it, right? Somebody's got to work.
Yep.
But yeah, you all know, what it's like to edit and have to do this. It never stops.
Yeah.
We have stuff that we have. I mean, we try to edit after we do the pictures after we take them. We've got pictures that we have to go through and work. And oh my goodness sake, like you were saying earlier, that we have stuff we try to go through that we haven't even gotten to yet, like off of his trail camera and.
Yep.
I
haven't even gotten a chance to
Yeah.
go through the last 2 live videos.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
But
Wow. So what are y'all doing for Easter? You doing anything for Easter?
Well, like I said earlier, Guthrie has their annual 89ers celebration this weekend. So it's going on right now. It's a big thing that they do every year for like the land run to remember the statehood land run 1889.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so Guthrie has a big thing every year about this time every year. And so it goes from today until I think it's late Saturday night. I think it's when it finally ends. But they've got a big parade on Saturday and all that stuff. So Saturday is booked. We are so booked solid. There's a car show, there's a parade, there's a rodeo, there's a carnival, there's food trucks, and oh my gosh, it's a big thing. And so we actually had to go to Guthrie tonight to run to Walmart. It was already busy.
Yeah.
The carnival was going already and that stuff. So our Saturday is booked. Friday he's got a procedure that he has to do, so that's booked. And Sunday obviously is Easter, so that's booked.
Well, I think Sunday I'm going to work really hard. I think I'm going to go down on the lake and do some catfishing for Easter. Do a video.
Holy cool.
Nice.
Yeah, put in some hard work down on the lake fishing.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that Trace Atkins song that we heard last night.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to send it to you. Not on here, but
There's always time for fishing.
there's always time for fishing.
Yeah.
Well, we need to make time. We haven't done that yet.
You have to. If you don't make time, you end up just living on these channels. I mean, you have to eventually start making yourself take the time out, because if you don't, man, you'll just live on them. Because I live on them. That's what I do day in, day out. And poor Jessie, man, she big shout out to her. She goes above and beyond what any moderator or co-host or anybody should do. She, she does things for me and Hunter on the side, and then she helps with the channel. She does editing. She finds material, and I mean, you just live it,
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying this to be mean, but kind of her job right now, right? I mean, I'm praying that she does get a second interview and all that stuff for her.
Yeah.
But yes, I mean,
Yeah, she does a lot, and she's always done a lot. I mean, she jumped in with both feet in the channel. We was blessed to have her because I was at a point to where I don't know if y'all were watching me then, but everybody walked out on me. I lost all my co-hosts. I lost everybody. Everybody got scared and ran and skedaddled. And she came up and she said, "I'm a warrior. I'm ready to fight, and let's take this channel as far as we can." And that's what we've been doing.
Exploding, or your channel, both of them, they're going crazy. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'm in a big growth right now. I am. I think I've hit the algorithm. I gained right at 800 people, and in about a week, and then the outdoor channel, yeah, it's picked up over 500. So, and I'm hoping I'm helping you guys out. I really, before you all have to run, I know your all's time's up, but I try to remember something. There's two things to remember that I try to go by. Lighting a candle with another candle doesn't take anything away from the candle that was burning. And whenever God runs your cuppeth over, you yell at your friends to bring theirs to fill them up. Always try to help good people.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's just like earlier. Well, I'm on my thing. I'm trying to promote to be kind, because you never know. The kindness you put out will come back to you.
Guess that's right.
That's a big thing that it's impounded in my head. And then God's got this. Whether he, whatever. If God wants to take this to the next level, he's got this.
That's right.
Just a little bitty thing, God's still got this. God opened this door. So anyway. Yep. So.
Exactly true. I mean, people are going to come and go in your life, and then you're going to have your real fighters that are going to stay. And, the ones that stay, cherish them, because they are very valuable. They're very important.
Yeah.
Yes. Jessie is an awesome, amazing person. Where is she? Yeah, Jessie! We miss you. Come back.
She probably fell asleep. I know she was doing a lot of editing today. I don't know if y'all know, we've been working on Wide Open Adventures a lot, and she was going through my old videos, and she's dropping some of the old ones from memories up on the new ones. And yeah, so she's been pretty busy today. We'll give her a break, I guess, tonight.
I'm just giving her a hard time, but
I do all the time.
So a collab, huh? Between you and Jess and that
we have,
and us?
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it. I'd like for us all to be able to get together.
So cool.
To be able to go out and see what we can capture, and do a collab, and some hot dogs over the fire, share some stories, and
some squatch dogs.
Yeah, and that's what I told her. She goes, "What would you name it, Mike?" And I said, I just don't like the name convention. It just, to me, doesn't fit. And she's like, "So what would you call it?" I said, "How about Squatch Camp?" And she's like, "That's it. So yeah, we'll have to see what we can come up with on that. And I think it would be a ball. I think we would have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we definitely need
it. I would go camping. Mark it on the thing at 10:01 on.
Yeah.
I would go camping.
So you want to go in October? Is that why you're saying 10?
No, it's 10 o'clock. It's 10:01 right now.
Hey, my birthday's in the middle of October, so
mine is too. I'm an October 15th.
14th. 14th.
Really?
Yep.
Too many October birthdays. I'm just saying.
No,
I shared the same birthday with my grandma. She was exactly 70 years older than me to the day. So I always knew how old she was. We would always share our birthday together, and that was special. But I'm October. My grandma's October. My sister's October. My dad was October. So almost all of us were October.
Tim's birthday's in October. Tim, it's my
17th. He says. Yep.
Oh wow.
And Colton's birthday is in October.
Yep.
My future son-in-law, and then his mom's birthday was in October.
Yeah, 1976.
I'm
I just-
not even going there.
I just told how old I was.
Yeah. 72 for me.
70s were a good year to be born.
Yep.
80s.
Yeah, you're a little younger, but that's okay. You grew up in the same time period we did. I think we were the last ones to grow up in the good times. I think everything changed after our generation.
Yeah.
But if you actually, obviously get to know me and talk to me a lot more than just here like this, I think I'm a little bit older soul than just 1980s baby, because I don't listen to, like, music wise. I don't even like the 80s genre. So
Yeah, I always liked the oldies when I was growing up. I mean, I listened to just about anything, but the oldies, old country, I like Dwight Yoakam, all those, Merle Haggard, Hank Williams.
he said, my friend.
Yeah. She's obsessed with Merle Haggard.
Merle Haggard's my.
And believe it or not, my dad was a dead ringer for Merle Haggard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
Quick, true story. When we first started dating or talking, before we even met, I don't know if people know this, but we met on Facebook dating. Anyway, when he said that, his profile picture had a guitar in the background, a top box. And I was like, okay, he says he likes country music and all this stuff. I'm going to call him out on it. And I said, so, do you know how to play that flat top box behind you? And he goes, no, but that's a good song. I said, yes, he gets it. He knows. He so knows. And so it went off from there. And so we started talking of who our favorites were. I know, I saw it. And I said, Merle Haggard's my favorite, my all-time male favorite. And he goes, and he goes, well, I got a picture to show you. Okay, and so he sends me a picture of his dad. And we were talking on the phone, kind of like we're right now, and he goes, babe, are you still there? After he sends me the picture, and I'm like, you are BSing me. That is not your dad. That is freaking Merle Haggard, and I hate you right now. He goes, it's my dad. I said, no, it's not. He goes, yes, it is. He goes, it's my dad. Can you find it?
I'm looking for it.
I can find it faster than you can. Oh, no, I can't. My phone's dead.
I remember back in, when growing up as a kid, all my uncles and stuff, the grease in the hair, the strong aftershave, the pointed cowboy boots and the belt buckles and honky tonk men. That's what they were.
Okay.
Okay.
My dad's best friend, in his later years, was actually a security guard for Merle Haggard. He traveled with him and was his personal bodyguard. And
oh wow,
he introduced my dad to his friends. He said, "I'd like everybody to meet Harold Haggard."
Oh wow, yeah, he does look like him.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So when he showed me that picture, I went holistic. And I said, what? And I was teasing with him because keep in mind that we had just started talking. I said, what? My future father-in-law looked like Merle Haggard? I was like, what the hell? I was like, man.
And did your dad? Did his dad sing? Did your dad sing? Did he sing and play too?
He was actually trying to make it in the music business. He wrote his own songs and played guitar. And
oh wow,
he got to perform at the Lawton Centennial. He performed in Oklahoma City at the State Fair, and he performed at the Arts for All Festival in Lawton.
That's the festival I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Yep.
wow.
He did all that right before he passed away. So
I wish
They're
I
n-
had met him. That's all I'm saying.
they're
'Cause
never here. They're never here long enough.
I know.
No, but I have the rights to all his music, so I told him before he passed that someday I was gonna re-record all the songs.
It'd be cool.
And I have a cousin. That wants me to travel to his place, and he has a studio and he wants to record. So, and that cousin of mine, he's also my dad wrote a song for him to record, and it's a song about Johnny Cash.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow. Well, you guys also be safe with the storms coming in this weekend too. We're supposed to have some bangers coming.
We are. I think it's gonna
Yeah.
be hit, y'all, and I don't mean that in a bad way.
Yeah, they're talking about, the weatherman was just now saying we got some soakers coming with some tornadoes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hope it don't happen for real. I mean, we need the
Me
rain.
too.
I'm not saying we need the rain because that's what makes the
Yeah.
flowers grow and the grass grow and all that stuff. But
But
we
it's,
still need the bad weather.
but it's even worse when you're living in a trailer
Yeah,
out in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
the closest tornado shelter is the school. So
2.5 miles away.
Oh wow.
depending on
Yeah.
which way it's going, yeah,
Mhm.
which way, depending on which way the tornado's coming.
Yeah.
Depending on where we go.
But yeah, you guys be safe too. Yeah. Well,
What is causing all the storms? It's just this time of year where the weather gets all
Yeah.
wonky and
Oklahoma spring.
Yep.
That's it. It is. It gets bad.
Yep.
It is. Well, I should jump off here and let y'all end your show so I don't keep you too late. I know y'all are tired. I was just going to jump on and say, hey.
All right, man. Hey, it's good seeing you.
It's great to see you,
All
Mike.
right. We'll see y'all later. We'll see y'all the next one, guys.
All right.
Yep.
Take care.
Take it
All right.
easy.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See, it's that easy, y'all.
Yep.
If AI Mike can come up and talk to us for I don't know, 10, 15, 20 minutes.
Cornbread.
Yeah, cornbread. So yeah,
You
it's
know,
that easy. But you guys, go ahead. I'm sorry.
no.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's time for Jiffy Pop and
Butter.
Butter to hop off here and
Yeah.
call it a night.
Hi, Figgy.
Yeah, we really appreciate y'all.
You came late, Figgy. We're gonna end our show, girl.
Yeah, Figgy, we gotta cut it off because we don't want to go too much overtime. We're
I'm
tired. But yeah, it's good seeing you though, Figgy.
Watch the replay, Figgy.
Watch the replay
It's
because
funny.
we got some pictures up and there's a parody, a little comedy skit that me and Connor did. So check that out. I'm also going to post it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's right. Be safe traveling. You're going to Florida, right?
Oh,
You be
yeah.
safe.
Yeah, be safe.
We love you. Yeah.
Share some pictures when you get back. Yeah, that would be awesome. All right, everybody. We're gonna go ahead and head on out of here. Gonna play the closing.
It's past medication time.
It's way past medication time.
Right.
Yeah, I already took my med before
Yeah.
the show, so I'm good. But y'all, stay safe and
Keep squatching.
take care. Good night,
And
y'all.
be kind to everybody.
We'll
See you guys later.
We'll see you next week, next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central. Night.
Night.
Whispers in the woods where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dark men house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in the room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. Oh, O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown sings with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight.